Hello, welcome to Yellow Door Urban Homestead. I am Asia and I'm an urban gardener growing on about 154 square feet of dead space in my backyard. It is raining. This evening, it was 97 degrees today, so I have not been out in the garden that much. But what I am going to do tonight is a little bit of upkeep. The first thing that I'm going to do is pull the soil from around my onion bulbs. I saw online, and someone also commented on Instagram, and they said that pulling the soil from around the bulbs gives it space to expand a little bit more. This is my first year successfully growing onions. I'm going to tell you what I did wrong. I was planting my onions way too deep. And so only thing I was getting is like green onions. And I was like, well, I know that onions grow. So this year I started them from seed, and you saw me plant them out on another video, and they were pretty sad looking. But as of now, I am growing onions and I'm pretty excited. I'm watching for the flower. So if they flower, they don't store well. But right now they're bulbing really nicely. And I've seen people do this with a spoon. I'm just doing it with my hands because that's what I have right now. Just pulling the soil from around the onion. They are bulbing up, which I'm like super excited about. These are the best onions I have grown to date. And so I am very much paying attention to them and babying them. I'm trying not to do that with the whole garden this year. I was talking about watering in my last video, and I do think that's why some things didn't do so well, because I was over watering them. I do check still, but I try not to overdo it. I have some sunflowers that I need to attach to the trellises because they've already started flowering and they are beautiful. Oh, that one wasn't doing so well. Went ahead and pulled that. Not really sure what happened there. How do you know when it's time to pull your onions? The top of the onion is going to start falling over. So this is going to get loose and it's going to start falling over. These look like they're falling over a little bit because I watered them yesterday with the water hose because it was hot. And so just like that, I've given my onions a little more space to grow. So if you remember me, I remember me telling you I planted most of my sunflowers near trellises so that when they started to bloom, like this one is, how pretty, right? When they started to bloom, I could just tie them up on a trellis. And so I am doing that right now. I recorded a lot more and my phone stopped recording, so starting that over a little bit. But what I was saying is I found a potato bug. A false potato bug is what it's called earlier today. I posted it on Instagram and everyone was like, oh, that's a potato bug. Please go check your potatoes. And so I checked the potato. I could not find him or her. There was only one. The thing about it is they will attack. This is based off of my research today when I realized that it was maybe not a friendly bug. Based on my research, they will attack potatoes, but they will also attack other nightshade vegetables. So nightshade is tomatoes, peppers, eggplants, potatoes. So I definitely want to keep an eye on that because I did not work this hard to grow those pepper plants and these tomato plants for some bug to eat them all. So I am watching. I only found one. I don't use a lot of sprays and things, and even if I do, it's organic, normally maybe neem oil. But what I want is for my garden's ecosystem to work for me. And what I mean is I want the predatory good pests to eat the bad pest. And so like a example of that is ladybugs, I believe, will eat aphids. And so I don't want to worry too much or spray too much, and then I don't allow my ecosystem to build in my garden. And so I am dealing with flea beetles as well. I just put in my eggplant, I'm not sure how long ago, and I already have flea beetles. So at this moment, I'm just squishing them with my fingers. If it gets to be a bad situation, or before it gets bad, I will do something about it, but it's not bad right now. And so I'm gonna hopefully let my ecosystem take care of that for me. While I am out here, I'm going to harvest some lemon balm. If you're looking for a herb that is really prolific, look into lemon balm. That is lemon balm. I think I have harvested off of this lemon balm 3 times already this year. It grows really fast. I would not plant it in the ground unless you have a lot of space, because I have read that it will spread. My clippers, oh, here we go. I read that it'll spread. So I use it in tea. Really enjoy it in tea. And so I just dry it. One of the things that I'm trying to work on doing this year is not trying to save things for a pretty harvest picture. I'll be honest, I have done that in the past. I have not harvested things because I wanted a harvest picture with a lot of stuff in it, and or really pretty garden pictures. But here's the thing, I'm in a small space. So if there is a vegetable or herb that I can harvest several times, and it'll grow back, I need to do that within the season and more than once. Even if it is going to change the way some of my pictures look. So I am doing that with pretty much all of my herbs. So beautiful herb pictures are great. And yes, I could take them before I harvested it, or, you know, whatever. Or I could do my garden tour before I harvest it. But I want to inspire people to grow, for sure. But I also want to get my harvest. And so this year I am focusing on harvesting when my things are ready to be harvested. And so I have a nice basket of lemon balm, and that lemon balm will grow back again. I'm doing the same thing with my chamomile. I'm doing the same thing with the mint. I want to make sure that while I'm inspiring people, I still get the harvest that I should for the work that I'm doing. I'm surprised. My lemon cucumber sprouted. I was so excited. So I didn't think it was going to sprout. And so I was like, well, I guess I won't be getting lemon cukes this year. So give your plant some time, because I have a lemon cucumber that I'm going to go ahead and plant out. My ranunculus, these were my beautiful ranunculus. They're gone. This is my first year growing them, because I was seeing them all up and down my Instagram feeds. They were beautiful. They are cool weather plants though. And as I mentioned, it was 97 degrees today, but it's been warm for a while. I think it's a perfect time to go ahead and plant this cucumber plant, because it seems like it's trying to rain. Slowly trying to get some rain in there. So I'm gonna plant that cutie out, and cannot wait to eat those this year. I love them, they're delicious. I don't know if you've ever grown them, but they're delicious. And also, I really do like this soil blocking thing. Have to learn how to do it a little bit better. But I really do like it. It's very easy, no container, no any of that. So it's easy to plant. I struggled to actually make the soil block, but I'm gonna practice some more when it's time for me to do my fall vegetables that I'm gonna plant out in August. I'm gonna try starting them in the soil blocks. And so that's one of the reasons, I don't know if I said this before, but one of the reasons why I plant my tomatoes and peppers in bags is because I need the garden beds to start planting in August. So to start planting my fall things in August, because fall vegetables They can withstand cold temperatures, but to get them established, you have to start them in warmer temperatures. That's my strategy to be able to grow in fall in my small garden space. And I do have extra beds, but they don't get a lot of sun in the fall, and so I don't see the point in even doing that. I just, at this point, put them to sleep. Well, that's what I'm going to do. I realized last year that they don't get enough space. And I may even grow cover crops on them this year, and that will help to build the soil, which is what I want to work on. And I think I did a pretty good job of that over the last season, because my daughter said the other day, it's very windy, I think I'm gonna have to end this. My daughter said everything is so green this year, and I agree with her, even to the point that I don't have a lot that I need to do, because everything seems to be thriving. I have a little bit of yellow leaves growing on some of my peppers, so I'm working on that. Like I said, I have a few pests that's going on, so I have to keep an eye on that, tie my tomatoes up, but nothing compared to previous years. So I know you can see everything like blowing in the wind. So I'm going to leave you with that, and I will see you all on Wednesday. I hope there was some helpful information in this. Don't forget to visit me over on Instagram at Miss Asia Spratly. I'm also on TikTok. Only one video right now. I'm working on that. I will see you on Wednesday. Bye.